Chosen one, you've probably wondered why your brilliance often leaves you feeling alone, without real friends or a true companion. This isolation, this quiet, aching loneliness, is not a curse, but a sign that you carry within you a deep energy and a rare spiritual journey. You, the chosen one, possess a unique gift that radiates power and depth. A gift that not everyone can handle. The first reason why chosen ones are often alone is because too many people unknowingly drain their energy. Your energy is like a radiant lighthouse, drawing others in with an invisible pull. People are drawn to your light, seeking comfort, strength, and a sense of peace they cannot find elsewhere. But when they come close, they often take more than they give. Family, friends, lovers, even with the best intentions, can become energy borrowers without realizing it. They bring their worries, emotional wounds, and burdens to you, expecting you to heal, guide, and uplift them. Over time, this takes a toll. You feel not just physically tired, but deeply soul-weary, an exhaustion that makes it hard to sustain lasting connections. You begin to withdraw, not because you don't want closeness, but because you need to recover. You need space to recharge, to keep your inner light alive. Relationships that once brought you joy start to feel heavy, and you quietly retreat. In that silence, you feel the weight of loneliness, but you also find the peace necessary to heal. This withdrawal is not weakness, it's survival. It is your way of protecting the essence of who you are. In solitude, you restore, you rebalance, you prepare for your next encounter with the world and its emotional storms. The second reason chosen ones are often isolated is because your mere presence can be intimidating. When you enter a room, the energy shifts. Your aura is powerful, commanding attention without effort, but that same power can make others feel insecure, overwhelmed by your clarity and strength. They don't avoid you because they dislike you. They feel they're not enough to stand beside you. Their own insecurities are magnified in your presence. This creates invisible walls, emotional distance. You become a lighthouse standing tall and alone in stormy seas, bright, unshakable, but solitary. Your light guides others, but also separates you. People admire you from afar, but few dare to step closer, fearing the intensity of your energy. The presence that was meant to connect you becomes a barrier, and this leaves you in a painful paradox, surrounded by admiration, but starving for true connection. It's a loneliness born not from lack, but from greatness, a solitude that stems from the very qualities that make you extraordinary. And this, more than anything, proves that you are walking a path made only for the rarest souls. The third reason lies in the profound inner depth of the chosen ones, a depth so vast, so intricate, that it often eludes the understanding of those around them. Your mind is not merely thoughtful, it is an ocean of insight, a sanctuary of spiritual knowledge, philosophical musings, and soul-level truths. You carry within you entire galaxies of meaning, quiet revelations, and emotional nuances that few are equipped to perceive, let alone grasp. When you open your heart and speak of the things that move you, your spiritual awakenings, your existential reflections, the silent whispers of the universe you hear, others often cannot follow. Their eyes glaze over, their responses are courteous but vacant. They smile, they nod, but they do not see. They cannot swim in the waters where you live. The depths that are your home feel like unfathomable trenches to those who only know the surface. This chasm of perception creates a growing distance. While you crave conversations that stir the soul, others seem content to stay in shallow waters. You speak with meaning, they respond with silence. You reach out, but what you offer is often too heavy, too vast, too real for them to carry. Instead of forging deep bonds, your wisdom becomes a quiet wedge that pushes others away. As a result, you walk alone, a traveler of inner worlds, misunderstood and unseen. You hunger for someone who can sit with you in the silence, who can feel the weight of your words without needing them explained. But such souls are rare, rare as stardust in daylight. And so you continue on, a quiet fire burning in solitude. Your emotional complexity, too, sets you apart. While others are moved by surface-level interactions, you experience feelings with a richness that is overwhelming in its beauty and intensity. But this very richness becomes another veil, separating you from the world. People cannot hold the full spectrum of what you feel. They shrink from it, fearing its depth, misunderstanding its meaning. And so, your inner life becomes a realm only you inhabit. You are a guardian of truths too deep for common language, a keeper of emotional landscapes that few dare to explore. This is not arrogance, it is reality. And though it empowers your path, it can be profoundly lonely. In this loneliness, however, there is also clarity. You begin to understand that your depth is not a flaw, but a calling. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to see what others cannot, to feel what others numb, to speak truths others are not yet ready to hear. And though it isolates you, it also sets you free. You walk the sacred path of the chosen ones, not because you want to be different, but because your soul was forged to carry light into the darkness. Even if you must carry it alone, those who are chosen often find peace in solitude, a sacred space where they can return to themselves, reconnect with their roots, and restore their inner balance. This is not just a desire but a spiritual necessity. The modern world, filled with chaos and noise, can easily overwhelm them with its negative energies. That is why they seek stillness, withdrawing from the world to breathe deeply, heal, and regenerate their inner strength. The extraordinary sensitivity they possess, a gift of the soul, is also the very reason they need silence. They deeply perceive the unseen currents, read the unspoken emotions of others, and flow with the subtle energies of the universe. Yet, because of this, they are vulnerable when exposed too long to human interaction and chaotic environments. Solitude is not a form of escape but a sacred ritual of recalibration, where they can process, cleanse, and realign themselves with their spiritual truth. The loneliness of the chosen ones is not merely physical, it is a profound spiritual solitude. They carry insights and understandings far beyond the ordinary, which often make them feel out of sync with the world. They see what others do not, feel truths that remain hidden to most. Their inner world is as deep as an ocean, and to find someone who truly understands their depths is exceedingly rare. Yet within this solitude lies the opportunity to commune with their soul. It is a journey not without pain, but one that brings enlightenment. In the stillness, they dive into the unknown corners of their being, cultivating resilience and awakening their divine intelligence. This spiritual solitude, though heavy at times, becomes a torch that lights the path to maturity and awakening. The isolation of the chosen ones is not a punishment, it is a forge where their soul is tested, refined, and elevated. In that quiet space, they see their true essence, hear the voice of the universe, and find the strength to carry on. It is the sign of a sacred path, a journey that demands courage, steadfastness, and a deep trust in oneself. You wake up with insights and knowledge that others might dismiss as mere fantasy, which can make you feel even more isolated as your reality becomes a vivid tapestry of experiences that are both enlightening and isolating. These visions are a gift, but they also draw a line between you and the world around you, a line that few can cross. Your vivid dreams and visions are windows into deeper truths, glimpses into realms beyond the ordinary. They provide guidance and understanding, but they also set you apart, creating a barrier of comprehension. You navigate a world that others cannot see, a reality that is richer and more complex. This creates a sense of isolation, a feeling of being different, as if you are walking a path that few can follow. Your dreams and visions are a gift, but they come with a price, a solitude that few can understand. The eighth reason is the heavy responsibility that comes with spiritual gifts. Being a chosen one is not just a blessing, it is a profound responsibility. You are entrusted with gifts that must be used ethically and thoughtfully. This responsibility weighs heavily on your shoulders, often leading to isolation as you balance helping others and protecting your own well-being. The need to safeguard your energy and use your gifts wisely often means setting boundaries. Even if it means being alone, the responsibility of your gifts requires solitude for reflection, to ensure that you are aligned with your highest purpose. This solitude is not just a retreat, but a necessary part of your journey. It is in these moments of isolation that you find clarity and strength, preparing yourself to use your gifts in service to others. Even if it means standing alone, your responsibility is both a burden and a privilege. It requires strength, wisdom, and the courage to stand alone. You must navigate the delicate balance between using your gifts to help others and protecting your own well-being, which often means setting boundaries and choosing solitude over social interaction. In these moments of aloneness, you find clarity and strength to continue your journey, using your gifts wisely and ethically. Your solitude is not a sign of weakness but a testament to the profound responsibility you bear. The ninth reason is the strong intuition that chosen ones possess. Your intuition is a powerful guide, leading you through the complexities of life with clarity that others often lack. The ability to foresee outcomes, sense energies, and understand intentions can create a barrier between you and others. People may not understand your insights, or they may even be wary of your ability to see through facades and illusions. Knowing when something is wrong, sensing dishonesty, and foreseeing potential pitfalls can make it difficult to form connections with those who are not in tune with their own intuition. Your heightened intuition often leads you to solitude as you navigate the complexities of your insights. This solitude is both a refuge and a necessity, allowing you to process and understand the deeper truths that guide your life. Your intuition, though isolating, is a beacon illuminating your path, even if you walk it alone. Your strong intuition is both a gift and a challenge. It provides you with insights and guidance, but it also sets you apart. You see things others cannot understand, truths that are hidden from most. This creates a sense of isolation, a feeling of being different. Your intuition is a powerful tool, but it also requires solitude to fully understand and embrace. In your aloneness, you find the strength to continue on your path. As you navigate the complexities of your intuitive wisdom, the space you create for yourself to explore these insights becomes vital. Your solitude is not a mere escape but a necessary phase of your journey, where you can embrace and understand the profound truths that shape your existence. It is in this sacred time alone that you uncover the depths of your soul and gain clarity on the path that lies before you. One of the most significant aspects of your journey as a chosen one is the profound emotional depth and compassion you carry. Your empathy flows like a river, connecting you to the emotions of others on a level most can't fathom. This deep emotional resonance allows you to feel others' pain, joy, and fears as if they were your own, which, while a beautiful gift, can be overwhelming. The intensity with which you absorb these emotions often comes at the expense of your own emotional well-being. You are a vessel for the emotions of those around you, and while you may wish to help and heal, the burden of their feelings can weigh heavily on your spirit. This is why periods of solitude are essential for you. These quiet moments allow you to process the emotions you have absorbed, to center yourself, and to restore your own emotional balance. Without these moments of reflection, the weight of the world can become too much to bear. Your compassion, though incredibly powerful, requires you to retreat at times. It is not a sign of weakness but a form of self-care and preservation. You need solitude to reclaim your energy, to recharge, and to release the emotional weight you have carried for others. Your emotional depth, while a gift that enables you to form powerful connections, also makes it difficult for you to maintain constant social interaction without feeling drained or overwhelmed. The world feels intensely real to you, and the bonds you form are marked by a deep understanding of others' experiences. Yet, this same depth means that you must also carry a heavy emotional load. In the silence of your solitude, you process these emotions, reflecting on what you've experienced, and finding the peace necessary to move forward. Your solitude is a space where your soul is nurtured, where your inner world can find rest and healing. It is here, in the stillness, that you find the strength to continue your journey. The periods of isolation you face are not burdens but opportunities for profound spiritual growth. Each moment alone strengthens your spirit, preparing you for the meaningful relationships that are destined to unfold. In this sacred time of solitude, you are not abandoned. You are with yourself, in communion with your higher energy, preparing for the moments when you will share your light with those who can truly see and appreciate your depth. This solitude is not a sign of loneliness, but a divine preparation for the profound connections that lie ahead. Remember, the universe has chosen you for a purpose. Though the journey may at times feel lonely, know that it is in these moments of solitude that your spirit is refined. Embrace this sacred space, for it is here that your true self is revealed, strong and radiant, ready to impact the world with unparalleled brilliance. Cherish these moments alone, for they are the crucible in which your soul is transformed, preparing you for the extraordinary relationships that await.